Hello everyone. So today we are going to refactor the heat reaction abilities for different weapons. So now, as you can see here, for the when we have the great sword, you can see a different kind of a reaction, and here if I have the sword and shield, we will have a different type of reaction. Let's wait for him to do an attack. Now I'm not blocking. See, so the reaction animation depends on the weapons that we are holding, but the damage depends on the attacker's weapon. So but in the earlier structure that we had, it was not possible to have that, so we will have to do some refactoring into the tags hierarchy and the abilities that I have used to implement gameplay hit reactions and damaging. So we will do those changes in this episode. And before we get started, I'd like to remind you, you can watch all other episodes of this series in this playlist, Unreal Engine Action RPG with Gameplay Ability System. So I'll leave the link to the full playlist in the description below, and you can download project files of this project from the Patreon page. So once you become a member, you can download anything, not just the project files of this project, but also the project files of all other stuff that I have worked on. To the date, there are closer to 2000 videos, so for each video project files are available. So yeah, feel free to check it out, and let's get back to today's tutorial. Okay, so now this is what happens when I get hit while having the greatsword. It's like this. So this reaction is basically the same reaction as when I have the one-handed sword equipped. So like this. So what I want to do is having a separate animation for the reactions when my character is holding the greatsword. So let me open the hit react abilities. Here I have hit react greatsword and hit react greatsword light. So here, so let's get started with the light one, and this is basically a child of GA hit react sword light. So if I open that, here you can see if the character is blocking, this hit reaction montage is played. If it's not blocking, this hit reaction montage is played. Now let's see what both these are. So this one is basically, here we have the reaction part, and then it goes back to the blocking state. So even though the skeletal, this great sword is in the back, let me put it in the hand so you will see it clearly. Preview asset. So it's like this, but this is actually this animation is for the one-handed smaller sword, so it's back in the blocked state. Here you can see the shield will be in the left hand. Okay, now this is one montage that we need to have. The other montage is this one. It's basically just a reaction, and it doesn't have any looping parts because this is played when the character get hit while not blocking. So it's just a simple reaction and goes back to the regular idle animation. Okay, now for here, let's first promote these two variables so that we can override them in the child classes. Promote to variable hit hit reaction blocked. By default we have the one that we already had, the animation, and this is promote to variable hit reaction none, just its reaction regular. I'll just call it hit reaction. I feel like I need a special name. Reaction non-blocking. Okay. Alright, now we can go to the hit react _sort ability and we need to override this, but we don't have montages created yet. So let's see, let's go to the _sort animes demo sequences react. Here we have _sort block hit react and _sort block hit react medium. So this can be used when the character is already blocking. So this should go in the blocked state, but let's work on the other one. So I have a stagger back. So this should be the regular hit reaction when the character is not blocking. And here let's enable root motion so the character will actually move back. And let's create a montage. Create a montage. I don't think we need anything special here. Default settings should work. Okay, now we can hit reaction _sort light non-blocking. We can assign this. Let me test. He should do a light attack. It's still not working. Okay, so actually the reason might be here. If I go to the base character under default abilities, here I have given hit react sword light death, so basically a bunch of abilities. But so I think even if I have the great sword hit react abilities given here, the first one is being executed. So let's see, let's add a condition here. Hit react sword light. Let's see, let's add a required tag and weapons sword. Okay, now, and this is for the hit react sword light, hit react great sword light. Now I'll add this weapons great sword. It's not necessary to have equipped, I think, for now. Now let's test. Oh, it's a heavy attack. We need a light attack to test. Come on to an attack. again a heavy attack, and there is no reaction for the heavy attacks for some reason. But why is he keep doing heavy attacks? Yeah, light attack. Oh, that also didn't happen. Alright, we forgot about another thing. So here, GA attack sword, if I go here, we have this. So the way we call or activate the reaction abilities are like this. When we do an attack, so this is the GA attack sword. GA attack great sword is also similar to this. So here basically on the actors that who are in the range, we call this send gameplay event with these tags. If it is react light, ability dot sword dot react light, and if it is a heavy, ability dot sword dot react heavy. Okay, now if I check the great sword, so we call this ability dot great sword dot react light. So this is basically wrong. I have made a mistake here, because it doesn't matter even if I'm making a hit with the great sword or the sword, the reaction depends on what the actor that who get his currently wielding get hit currently wielding. If the character is wielding one-handed sword or sword and shield, it basically should play the suitable animation for the sword and shield. And there is one more thing I got mixed up here. GA react, we have a damage effect. So this is basically different, because for the great sword we have a higher damage. So the problem we have is the damage amount should depend on the weapon that is doing the attack, but the reaction depends on the weapon the character is the victim is holding, because otherwise the animation will not match. So how do we solve this? One solution is let's just keep this to show the reaction, and then the gameplay effect that reduce the health, we will apply it here. So how do we do that? Let's go to the reaction. Here we have, so we can simply skip this, but then so this damage is actually caused if the character is not either evading or blocking. So we need to account for that as well. So let's go back, attack sword. Now here, I don't need to print it. We can get ability component, ability system component from this target actor that we are sending the damage event, and then we can check has any matching gameplay tags, make, and we need to check if it is either evading or if it is blocking. Oh, what's the condition I checked here? React sword block, weapons dot block. Okay, Now if either of these are not present, that means false. We can apply gameplay effect to target. Here I think we need to use this for both connections. Now gameplay effect, so this is attack sword. So just for testing, I'll use this GE damage sword just to see if this works. Alright, now I may not show a reaction. Well, I will show a reaction, but I also should get a damage. Let's see. I'm not blocking or evading. Yeah, I get damage. So let me start blocking. Oh, I can't block without the shield. Okay, now I can block. See, I'm not getting any damage. Alright, so this method is working. Now we just need to distinguish for the great sword and also for heavy and light attacks. So how do we do that? Just like this. We can just this is heavy attack. Now select using is heavy attack. Okay, now if it is true, so this is attack sword, I'll promote this to a variable heavy GE heavy, gameplay effect heavy. Wait, no, GE damage heavy. This is GE damage light. I don't need underscore here. Let me remove the underscore. Okay, now as this is the sword, GE damage light, damage sword, and for the damage heavy, damage sword heavy. Right, now this is GE attack sword, and for the GA attack great sword, GE damage great sword. Wait, this is heavy, so GE damage great sword heavy, GE damage great sword. Okay, that's right. Now back to the original problem, the reaction part. Okay, so here what I'm thinking is, instead of having this ability dot great sword dot react light, I think we should just have ability dot react light and ability dot react heavy. Then using the same tag we can have multiple abilities granted, but with the required tags we can distinguish which animation to play or which ability to activate in the runtime. So here GA react sword light. Now plus defaults, let's change this ability let's add a subtag react dot heavy. Yeah, this is better, this way is better. And another one light. Okay, now the ability tag is react. This is light reaction, so light ability.react.light, and we need the required tag weapons.sword. So this will be activated if the character has the sword. Okay, now let's go to the other one. Great sword react light. So actually now we can get rid of this gameplay effects from these applied gameplay effects. We don't really need this now, so let me remove them for both. We are not using it now. This ability dot react, this is great sword light. Okay, and as the required tag weapons dot greatsword, and similarly where's the heavy react? It reacts sword heavy. Oh, we need to, oh, let's circle back to this later, because here we have a stun effect as well, which I haven't thought about yet. So attack, wait, great sword is correct, ability dot react light. All right, now let's go back to attack sword, and here we need to change the tag. This should be ability dot react dot light, and this should be ability dot react dot heavy. So heavy reaction will not work yet, but let's test if we get the light reactions. Please do a light attack. Oh, it's a heavy attack. Light attack, yeah. Well, it's not doing it. Oh, one more thing. I forgot about this trigger. So now this should be, this is ability.react.light. Let me copy this and paste it. And this is react greatsword. Okay, all right, compile, let's test again. Yeah, finally we get the reaction. And now let's test for the sword as well. Yeah, that is also working. Okay, now the next thing is stun effect and the heavy attack reaction. All right, so let's first go to the react sword heavy here. So we can already get rid of the damage effect because we have already covered it in the attack, but the stun effect. So this is actually this is also something we can do here. GA attack sword. So stun effect should be applied only if the character is not evading. So how do we check that? Here we check this. we can do the same again. Tag container, make literal gameplay tag. We can check if character state is evaded. Where is it? Now if this is false, here, if that is false, here we can apply stun ability, stun gameplay effect to the target. So like this. Apply gameplay effect to target, and let's promote this to a variable, stun effect. Oh, y extra y. Okay, now stun, GE stun, which one should I? Yeah, I don't remember. What do we already have here? GA stun heavy. Okay, so we can use it. GE stun heavy. All right, compile. Yeah, that's it. Now in here I can get rid of this part. Okay, and that's only one part, but still we need to hit React so heavy. We need to change the montages. So I have to create a montage as well. Just this is the non-blocking montage, blocking montage. No, in both cases, in the heavy reaction it's blocking montage, it's non-blocking montage reaction. But here I think I only replaced this hit react red sword light. So this is the only red sword reaction I created, this one. So something similar to this, I need to create something similar to this. So this is same as the block montage. So here red sword block, red sword hit reaction blocked. Oh, I was using blocked reaction. Okay, now I can use it here. Let me test that as well. Let me go to the blocked state and test with the light attack. That's a heavy attack. Oh yeah, but still it was correct. Alright, now GA hit react red sword heavy. This is a child of hit react sword heavy. Now this, here we are using the same animation montage. So promote to variable, heavy hit reaction, let's call it, and I'll use the same here as well. So then shield is toggle back. Okay, now GA hit react greatsword. We can use this greatsword stagger back. Okay, that's the animation part. Still we need to fix the tags, and that's here. Go to class default. Now this should be ability react heavy. Copy, and the trigger should also be same. Ability react heavy, and the required tag should be weapons. This is sword, so just sword. And for the hit react greatsword, required would be weapons dot greatsword. Okay. Now let's see. This is a light reaction. Let's check it for a heavy attack. That shows in red. Yeah. Alright. That seems correct. One more thing. Here I need to override. Not override. I don't need this damage effect and stun effect for the reaction. So hit react sword heavy. I'll remove this. Okay, and GA hit react sword. No, here attack greatsword. Here stun effect. GE stun greatsword. Alright, that should be all. But we still have one more problem to solve. When the character don't have a weapon equipped, so when the character is not having a weapon, basically no weapon at all, there will not be any reaction. So yeah, see, no reaction. And I will address that in another episode. So thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for the download in Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And next time, well, there are still a lot of things to do. So maybe reaction when there are no weapons at all. And well, feel free to let me know in the comments what else you guys want to see. And see you in the next episode. Goodbye.